Let's move on to Slopaganda. Love Slopaganda. What have we got today?
So you guys remember all of China's robots, right?
Yes.
These are the robots that help people elderly in their homes.
Yes, yes.
I guess I hate kids.
They really do.
They also take part in nationalist celebrations.
Yes.
They're very good,
Yes.
as you can see.
Yeah.
Oh my!
That's his voice.
Young my biatch. Big pirouettes over there.
Exactly.
Violent things, these guys.
Oh, they're always entertaining me.
Chip Chwala, right?
Yeah.
Those right in the nuggets.
Yeah.
Right in the nugs.
Yeah.
But so what we found over time is when China was pumping billions of dollars into this robotics program, program at the same time also pumping out propaganda about it, we found that the vast majority of these things are just remote control cars, basically.
Yes, they're remote control toys, but they always say they're AI powered.
Yes.
And it's always a lie.
It's always a lie. Can you pause that? Actually, let's bring it back to AI 5G. No, let's bring it back to Sarah AI.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Where is
that?
that?
China was convincing the world at this booth that Huawei had invented some sort of AI companion. This is a while back.
Yes.
And so people were excited. There was news about it. They're like, we're going to go check this out. So they go to the expo. And it turns out they didn't have anything.
No.
They took I believe it was a Quake or a Unity
Unreal.
engine.
It was Unreal Engine, and there's what's it called? Unreal Metahumans or something. It's an actual free. It was a free.
It was a free
one.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So they took a basically video game software.
Yes.
Programmed this weird looking pantsuit woman, which we now have a body pillow of, by the way.
Yes, yeah.
And basically made this is in Bangkok. So they had a Thai woman go somewhere else.
Yes.
And be a booth babe basically and speak as her voice.
And it was one of those, it's like a Snapchat filter type idea. Like the movement of the person will then just be replicated on the screen.
Yes.
But pretended to be AI.
Yes, but it was just a Thai woman. Yeah. So here's the deal. This has all of this together. The reason I'm bringing all this stuff up is this has given us a healthy amount of skepticism when it comes to China's robotics program.
Yes.
Because quite literally every time I wish we brought up the student graduate.
Oh, yes.
The college graduate, and it was like a mannequin.
Yes.
They have lied so many times about all these robotics things. And
remember the human brain one?
The human brain.
The robot with a human brain?
They said they grew a human brain and put it into a robot, and it was a little toy with a jelly jelly toy on top of it.
Yes.
It's just always been a lie. So we're always convinced that we have to look into it so much more than the news is portraying. Because what's happened is it's gone from China's putting out bullshit propaganda to now mainstream media in my country, in America, is putting out real glossy pieces about these things.
Yes,
right?
absolute nonsense.
So you guys might have seen on the news this one here, this wheeled one.
Yeah, not this one. That's more
rough terrain or rushing rivers, even busting a move here. This little robot.
Actually, put the volume up. I want you to listen to how they gloss this thing, or glaze this thing, I should say. Listen.
On wheels seems to do it all. It's the newest model release from a leading high-tech Chinese company, Unitree Robotics. And it's making some people online a little uneasy.
Yeah, this isn't frightening at all. I'm a former infantry guy. If I saw that on the battlefield, I don't think I'm sticking around.
It's reminding folks of dystopian films and TV, like this Black Mirror episode. And saying this kind of expletive is the doom of us. The Chinese company behind the creation says it'll be used for things like cargo transport, scientific expeditions, and even search and rescues. It says the 50-pound robot can carry over double its weight, gathers real-time data to adapt to new environments, using an autonomous navigation system instead of being remotely controlled. So as the industry keeps making leaps, there's a long way to go in the robot arms race, whether they're for the battlefields or not. Priscilla Thompson, NBC News.
Right, pause it real quick. So in this report, this was mirrored everywhere, right?
Yeah, I saw that everywhere.
Everything, whether it was pro-China, anti-CCP stuff, it doesn't matter. It was just across the board everywhere. And to be fair, we cut some parts out of that where it's there's actually a lot of limitations stuff coming from these robotics or whatever. But the fact that it went viral with I'm going to say upwards of 100 million views across different platforms.
Sure.
To glaze this wheelie robots made me very skeptical. Very skeptical, and I was like, I have to look into this.
Sure.
But what was funny, within those few days of me looking into it, the U.S. banned robots from China.
Yes.
Which is very, very funny because China is losing their mind over this.
Yes.
Because they realize that their customer base for these kind of expensive toys would be someone like America, right?
Yeah.
It's like these people that have some money to burn.
Otherwise, all they're going to be is like promotional materials for restaurants and stuff. Because you get one of those crap robots to stand outside and do the kung fu routine, which, by the way, is just a macro. You like press buttons together and does a thing to get people to come into your restaurant. Or if you have a trade show and you want to seem high tech, you can have a robot stand there. That's it. It's just a decoration.
Yes. Now, it's not because these have a threat to be like, I don't know, weaponized or something. These are pretty useless robots. The threat is that they're actually just spy tools.
Yes.
So on national security concerns, the U.S. is banning them. And the reason is they got cameras in them. They feed directly to Chinese servers. They could literally just be surveillance tools walking around.
I prepared a whole presentation. We never really showed it. But you know, like the dog one that's the knockoff of the Boston Dynamics Spot? You know, the dog, little robot dog? It has a Raspberry Pi as its main computer.
There's
That's like an
special about
educational single board computer. And by the way, it still had the basic default admin username and password. So you could just log into it and have complete control remotely. And you could then use all of its cameras to spy on everything. You could make it do whatever. You can
same with the Chinese vacuum cleaners, right?
Yeah.
These are all lumped into this law. But moving on, let's actually get into why this is absolute nonsense.
Sure.
Okay. So these claims going around on these social media posts are so infuriating.
Yeah.
So I did a deep dive into this, and we both did.
Yeah.
And we realized that what they did was took a marketing video and then treated it as fact. And they always do this.
One thing you don't understand is that video you saw where they're doing flips and stuff.
Marketing.
It is from the company itself. It's their advertisement.
Yeah.
Okay. If you know anything about making videos, and we do it for a living, and we've done lots, I could say something like, I don't know, this watch only ever shows the number 3. And then I could like put 3, it only ever shows the time, let's say 12. Every time it turns 12, I'll take a shot of it, and then I'll say, look, it doesn't matter in any circumstance. It only shows 12. Meanwhile, I'm just waiting for the right time to get the right thing. So what they're doing is they're setting up the shots. It fails a million times. The one shot that works, they do it, and they're doing it in a professional way with cameras in like a very slick editing format. You can make it look cool, but it's not actually doing what they're saying it can do.
And so what it does then is it ends up demoralizing people. And it's funny because even people that are critical of China and don't want to like promote Chinese things because they don't want to support the CCP, they end up really signal boosting this stuff by saying things like, if I saw this, I would be so scared. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're helping them because what you've done is legitimize something that's not even real.
It's not, well, yeah, it's again, you've got to, let's go through a deep dive.
Yeah, for sure. So the first thing is, it just bothered me so much that this payload idea is something. So they keep talking about how it can carry 180 kilograms, right? That's a lot. It's like 400 pounds, right? Yeah. It can't. It can't carry that at all. In fact, that means it's a static load. So when it's standing there, completely stable, not moving, it can hold 180 kilograms. So can a skateboard.
Yes.
Why is there not a promotional video about a skateboard's payload?
Yeah, exactly.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not that impressive when you put it in that perspective.
No, I mean, if I have a robot that's supposed to carry stuff up a mountain, why do I care if it can carry 180 kilograms when it's not moving?
Yeah,
it can't carry anything.
When it moves, it can't carry anything?
It can't. It's very low. It's like under 30 kilograms or something.
Yeah, okay. So it can only carry a very small payload. It's just when it's a solid object not moving, you can stand on it.
So the promotional material is like 180 kilograms. So what?
Yeah.
So what? I can stand on a rock.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? What are we championing here?
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
But that just pissed me off. That was like one of the first things that pissed me off. But yeah, so this idea that it goes 6 meters per second has 150 kilogram, 108 up to 180 kilogram static load, right?
Yes.
That doesn't mean that it's taking this. It can't carry that stuff when it's moving.
Yeah.
So they kept showing these guys. Can you take us out for a second?
Yeah.
This is part of their promotional material. It's everywhere. So they got these
Those three guys weigh like maybe 50 pounds together. You know what I mean? They're very skinny.
Even if you pretend it's 180 kilograms, right? It's not moving.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
The viral footage is showing the the robot running and dancing around on all this rough terrain and stuff with nothing on it.
Yeah, because it can't.
The whole point is not so it dances around. The whole point is that it's carrying stuff to rescue victims up a mountain.
I think, again, it's this Mug's Eiffel idea. It's like make it do flick flacks. When is that? That's not necessary. It's just flair. It's just something there to like trick people into thinking it's cool. It's not practical. When you look at the robotics companies, which they've stolen all of the ideas from, like Boston Dynamics, etc., Honda.
We'll get into that,
Yeah. You see, they build purpose-built robots to do specific things, and it will just do that one thing very well. It won't flick-flack do a triple thing unless it's just for flair.
Even that's not important. We'll get into that in a second.
Okay.
But this is being controlled. When you see it's flick-flacking around, like in that footage,
yeah.
They insinuate in all these viral posts. Well, in the viral posts, they just say it's being controlled by AI.
Yeah.
It's doing it by themselves. In the news reports that actually use journalism,
Psycho-autonomous.
they're saying Unitree claims that it's doing this autonomously. It's not.
No.
There has been no peer-reviewed footage of any situation where this is not being controlled by a remote control. So now we have to downgrade it further.
Yeah.
The static payload is like you can stand on it when it's not moving.
Yes.
And it's not even being controlled autonomously.
Yes.
It's being controlled by a remote control.
Oh, apparently it does have a 16-kilogram continuous moving payload.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not 150. It's not 180. That's what these viral posts are saying.
Yeah, they're saying
right?
it can carry 100. Yeah, makes sense because people will think, oh, wow, that can carry a person.
And by the way, that top payload of the 16 kilograms, I glazed it too much. I said 30 earlier.
Yeah.
16 kilograms is not at full speed. That's not at full speed.
No, and it'll be in lab conditions only, like on a flat surface.
So yeah, the viral claim inflates moving payload by 9.4 times.
Yeah.
That's outlandish, right? Another thing, and I can't believe this is happening. Google did this too.
Yeah.
Everywhere is getting this wrong. They're lying about this thing. The top speed is 13 miles an hour, and that's unloaded, right?
Yes.
And that's, by the way, that's hypothetical.
Sure.
We don't know.
No, it hasn't.
That's in their
from
labs. That's in their labs.
Yeah, that's their own thing, yeah.
The average human running speed is 15 miles an hour, and the claims going around right now is this outruns any human.
Yeah, well, it can't if that's its top speed, yeah.
It doesn't make sense. By the way, look at this. The Unitree Super Athlete AS2W achieves a maximum sprint speed of over 6 meters per second, roughly 22 miles an hour. I'm sorry. I'm not that good at math, okay?
Yes.
But when I saw that, my alarm bells went off. I go, 6 meters per second is not 22 miles an hour.
Yes.
So all these viral posts are saying this thing goes 22 miles an hour. That's faster than the average human, so it can outrun a human. And they're combining it with the fact that it's doing this with a payload on its back.
Yeah.
It can't. 6 meters per second is 13.4 miles an hour, guys.
Yes.
What are you doing, Google? What are you doing, viral posts?
Well, that's the problem is these Google little blurbs that come up, they take this text from articles that are posted or from social media posts. So very often it posts incorrect, false stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
So far we've established that it doesn't actually carry a heavy load. It can't. It's not as fast as people are saying it is, right? Okay, cool. Let's see what else.
So yeah, just to point out, 30 kilometers, right? 30 kilometers through mountain at top speed. So they're saying that it can go like 30 kilometers on unloaded range within the lab. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's not with a load. That's
On a
not
flat
on
surface,
off-road.
yeah.
The whole point of this is that it's going off-road, right?
Sure.
Also, they said that it can go on near vertical surfaces.
Yes.
So that's the whole point of these wheels, right? So if you have one of those ones that have those little legs, it's going to fall down vertical surfaces, right?
All right.
If you have wheels, you're going to have traction on these things.
Right.
That's absolutely untrue.
Yeah.
In fact,
it's the opposite.
In
yeah.
their own lab tests, they are claiming 45-degree max.
Okay.
Where is near vertical? Is 45 degrees near vertical?
No, because what they they cleverly showed in the footage it going down a near vertical thing because of course anything you drop a skateboard
down a
it will
hill.
roll down a hill.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But
in
it
their
can't go
own-
up.
I'm just using their own documentation.
Yeah,
by
yeah,
the way.
exactly.
So that's absolutely untrue. Slope limit is not near vertical. 45 degrees is not near vertical. Okay.
Yeah.
It says it can go on the huge stair heights, like up to 80 centimeters or whatever. This is not their claim. This is on all these viral videos.
Sure.
30 centimeters is the max, not
Yeah.
80. Right.
Yeah.
This is another disproved thing. And also, it shows it going underwater, and people are actually posting things where they're saying it's submersible.
Yeah,
They're
it's
saying
not.
it can go rescue someone in a river that's drowning, right? it's splash resistant.
Yes, it can't. It can go through a shallow little stream and do a puddle.
You can go like this
Yeah,
with a water bottle on it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's IP54. That's actually a standard.
Yeah, that's not very good. That's literally just it means. I think that means that it's dust resistant, but it's not dust proof. Dust can
Correct.
still get in,
Correct.
and water, it's like basically can be in light rain or splashed.
Correct. So, I mean, the fact that they say that that's what its standard is and then show all this like ridiculous footage. And then what people do after that is they say, oh, this thing can like go in the ocean, basically.
Yeah.
This thing's a deep sea diver.
It just gets
You know, it gets out of control.
It's like broken telephone. Like
Yeah.
it's just this message goes, and then suddenly you open Instagram and there's a post about this amazing AI dog robot that
got
can
a
climb
machine gun on
mountains
it.
and
Yeah.
do all this crazy stuff. Yeah,
It's not submersible. It's splash and rain resistant.
Yes.
And by the way, not joking about the whole military aspect.
Yeah.
It's now spiraled to the point where people are like, oh, this thing's going to be, it's going to have guns all over. It's going to shoot everything.
Yeah, because I mean they've shown tons of like footage of mounting guns on
Yes.
them and stuff, but it's just again not proven, and it's different models and stuff. It's not this one.
The video does not show an autonomous weapon. So
Yeah.
what is documented? It has remote control support. Get that through your head,
Yes.
guys. Remember this. When people glaze this robot, it has documented remote control
It's a remote
support.
control toy.
It's a remote control toy.
Yeah.
And it's way too expensive for what it is.
Yes.
It has ISS side follow, support for AI systems, but these things are not documented in footage.
No.
We have not seen these in tests.
It's
right?
one of those like we'll fix it with a software update later type ideas.
Probably.
Yes.
What is documented is that launch montage that we showed you. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all that exists about this thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't have facial recognition.
No.
It doesn't have online continual learning. The expert that I cut out of that clip says, the thing about these robots is they actually can continually learn, and they learn so fast. No, they don't. This is a remote control car.
Yes.
It doesn't have autonomous pursuit, and it doesn't have target selection, which is what people are saying. It will learn so quickly. It will map the battlefield and be able to see every single target, and they'll be able to tell which target is who, and they'll have all their information about them, and they'll be able to snipe them.
Sure.
It's like, bro, how did this spiral out of control like
Yeah,
this?
exactly. I mean, the fact of the matter is all of these things over here are possible. It is something that can be done. It just hasn't been proven that this thing does it.
But
You know,
then
and
why,
also,
then why is it being marketed as
yeah,
such? With
that's the
everyone running
point.
with
That's what I'm saying is that they're just putting that on there. People are putting it on there falsely.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like saying anything like, oh, my car has a turbo boost in it and I can switch it on and go 300 miles an hour. That's a possible thing. I could do it,
Yeah.
but it's bullshit. I'm just making that up at this point, you know,
Yeah.
and because no one's coming to look at underneath the hood of my car, they can't prove me wrong.
Correct.
Which is what's going on.
Yeah.
here.
And the CCP loves it. Right?
Yes.
It's demoralizing. Right?
Yeah.
They're like, they're going to blow us all away on the battlefield.
Oh, yeah.
when we go
People
to
are
war.
like all worried about it where you shouldn't be because it's just stolen tech anyway.
This is not a Chinese breakthrough, guys.
Yes.
Started with this robot, MIT lab dog, right? You had the
Yeah.
Boston Dynamics,
Yeah.
which they borrowed from. You had the Spot Boston Dynamics, and then eventually Unitree. But what these are all these different aspects that they've kind of like put into their newest, latest
Yeah.
design. They made it super cheap.
Now, you know, when Boston Dynamics Spot is obviously where this comes from. And, you know, the Unitree had copied that to a T. They've got a low cost,
Yeah.
cheap version of it. And I spent a lot of research trying to figure out, okay, what's copied, what's not. Basically, the entire thing is a copy, but all the articles on the internet will say like, oh no, it's a Chinese homegrown product. And you're like, which part of it's Chinese homegrown? The design?
Yes.
And
I
then
had the
they're
same
like,
issue when I
they're
was
like,
going to
no,
this.
the design is actually
Yeah.
from Boston Dynamics, this and that. And then they're like, okay, what else? No, the motors are Chinese innovation. And you're like, what part of the motors is Chinese innovation? Oh, the fact that they figured out how to make them cheaper is the innovation part. It's still a copy of the motors from Boston Dynamics, but because they figured out a better supply chain to make the parts cheaper, it's considered an innovation.
That's what I said. I said Unitree did not invent the recognizable robot dog category. It commercialized a cheaper version of architecture America made famous. America made this.
Obviously.
Researchers, scientists put their hard work, blood, sweat, and tears into this. And China ripped it off.
Just copied
yet
it.
again.
That's it. Just copied it and made it cheaper because they have the supply chain.
I think there's one more thing on here.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right.
This is funny, and this is something I found out.
Yeah.
So you see this thing in this MIT cheetah on the left.
Yeah.
So Unitree for the AS2W in their documentation actually has to credit that as an art design. They actually did. They had, because they obviously don't want lawsuits and stuff.
Sure.
So, I mean, literally down to a T, the design, the function, the internals, everything is really just a ripoff.
It is a ripoff. But now you've got all these guys running around on social media claiming that China's made a breakthrough and has this incredible
Not just guys, though, like massive mainstream media news. Like we just showed, what was it, MSNBC or one of those things, right?
One of those.
It's alarming that people are taking this at face value.
Yeah, I'd say.
Like, we're just a couple of YouTubers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look into it, because when you know China as well as we do, and you look into it, you can tell it's just a copy, and they've got this massive marketing spin. They've got all the money to spend on propaganda and to, pay just everybody to hype and push these things. It's unfortunate. It's actually come to light very recently that a lot of big name journalists were.
That's in the show.
It's in the show. Yeah. Okay, we'll get to that later. But yeah.
I say farewell, good riddance to this absolute trash. We don't need China's robot garbage.
Yes.
We have our own.
Yes.
And let's continue to not allow spy devices into our country from adversarial nations.
There was a great video where someone actually took one of those commercial unitary dog robots and did a security audit. He's very, very good at cybersecurity, and it's failed. It's one of the worst.
It's one of the worst. Riddance, dude.
If you put it on your network, it spies on all of your devices on your network. It can be easily connected to. It's constantly sending things to China.
By the way, guys, if you have any Chinese electronics, keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, for sure.
You have that stuff on your network.
Yeah, just be wary.
Yes, hold on, real quick.
Okay.
So what did we? So they copied the playbook of everything, right?
Yes.
They changed the business model, but the important caveat is this is not Swiss any mail on wheels. People are calling it the any mail.
Any mail.
Like any terrain animal.
No, don't let that take off. That's not a good thing.
That is such a bad name.
Yes.
Stop. And it's not, right?
Yeah.
This thing sucks.
It does. Stay away.
So forget about it.
Okay.
Right? All right, that's enough.
Oh, yes.
I just wanted to point something out.
Yeah. Well, we had this in the 90s, right?
When I was a kid, this was my desire.
And now that it's loose, the RC world will never be the same.
Ricochet.
Total twin body technology.
Tycho.
Let's Ricochet do punishing, pulverizing.
Coolest shit.
Drive it like
Yeah, that is cool.
virtually unstoppable Ricochet.
Pause that super quick. When I was a kid, I had a journal that we had to fill out every day, and it was first or second grade. I can't remember.
Okay.
And all I would write about is how much I wanted this Ricochet. Okay. My parents ended up getting me some crap remote control car.
That's how it goes.
As usual, instead of a Sega Genesis, I got one of those Tiger Electronics things, Sonic. Anyway, that's some childhood stuff that we could talk about another time.
Yeah.
We were talking about this the other day. When we were kids, our parents cheapskated us out of the best toys.
That's right.
But that's not to say we had bad childhood.
No,
it's
of
just
course.
we got cheapskated out of the best stuff.
Yeah.
I wanted a Ricochet so bad, right? Now, this car could do anything. I had a friend, a more wealthier friend, that had one of these things, and this thing would go over any terrain, and it was fast as hell, right?
Yeah, I mean, you just give me an idea. If we took this footage and we put like a news blurb thing at the bottom, and we're like, America has released this
and like we AI
autonomous vehicle that can go anywhere, has a payload of 160 kilograms.
Yeah. I mean, you could do the same thing. Bro, this came out in 1994.
Yeah, it even has like these
32
graphics.
Years old.
You could be like, very like high-powered CPU, electronic warfare capabilities.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just don't want to judge people for like falling for the stuff that China's putting out, because I get that it's like higher res and it's slick and stuff, but think back to your childhood, guys. We had this stuff a long time ago.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a remote control car.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. This looks cooler.
It's $40.
It's
awesome. It's not like
I wish I had one of those.
50 grand or whatever. Like
yeah.
Anyway, this is the sequel, by the way.
Oh.
This isn't your ordinary RC. This is Vertigo.
Oh, yes.
The RC
there was one that could jump.
Oh, look, this transforms
you.
you.
Crazy flips.
That's sick.
Then split Vertigo open and watch it spin.
Whoa.
This is 23 years old.
The more Vertigo lights up. Just before you go for its ultimate trick, the two-wheeled light bender. Yeah, there's never been an RC like this.
Awesome.
Vertigo vehicle from Tyco RC. TMH Flex Pack batteries sold separately.
Get wrecked, Unitary. You just got beat by Tyco RC.
Dude, that thing transforms and then it like has lights and it.
Much cooler.
I mean, I honestly that looks more cool to me.
Tyco, what are you driving?
What are you driving?
Yeah.
Just some funny stuff we had here. This guy has, to a T, copied the Chinese robot fails.
Yes.
And then choreographed them.
It's pretty good.
So
Let's take a look.
計數你贏緊啊，贏唔贏緊打完咪知啦，明啊？你我弊啊，咩事啊？我仔今日講。
Okay. Excellent. This is some good humor here. Yeah, I remember when
Didn't
that hurt?
He's graceful, I guess.
Yeah.
I just love that he learned these two.
And he's got people like joining in the background. That's even better.
It looks exactly like it.
Yeah.
I never thought we'd be in a situation where we're copying the Roberts. You know?
Yeah, exactly. This guy's hilarious.
He's just got the cadence down perfectly.
It's perfect.
I remember you.
Welcome to Sea Milk's Kitchen, Part 2. Today we're cooking ADVChina, which is coconut chicken. It's actually a relatively modern dish, but it's one thing that every Chinese person will say is one of their favorites, especially in southern China. Ready? And in 3, 2, 1. Get a few little cloves of garlic. 1 spoon worth. And I think we're ready to put in our chicken, which is what we're gonna do.
Poils?
If I get, I'll eat rocks and dirt.
Yeah, maybe that's what's going on here.
一个非常清晰的圆孔。
This is hilarious.
Look, his wife is on the back. She's barely holding on. You think people are getting all their aggression out because they really don't like this guy? Yes. That's better.
And so we haven't tried this yet.
Dreidel ladle. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll do your one first, I think.
Yeah, a little broth, little chicken, little coconut.
When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs.